have yet another very important special guest with us. And I'm going to let her go ahead and introduce herself and tell us a little bit about what she's representing.
Yes, y'all are busy this
Yeah, we
morning.
are.
My name is Allison Kaiser. Thank you so much for having me. And I'm representing the Parish School here at the conference.
Nice. Very good.
Yes.
What's the Parish School about?
So, the Parish School was founded in 1983 by Robin Parish. She was a speech language pathologist in Houston, serving individual clients in the 70s and early 80s. And they just begged her and begged her and begged her to start a school. And so she finally agreed. Did not agree exactly willingly. She thought, her dream was to start a school in the Texas Hill Country. She had some learning differences of her own, and camp is actually where she felt most comfortable and confident in herself. And so she thought, okay, if I ever start a school, I want to do it in the Texas Hill Country.
Yeah.
But these families were determined, and they found a space for her to do it in Houston, Texas, which, is not known for its beauty. but the Parish School is. And so we are a beautiful campus designed to support kiddos who have communication delays and language-based learning differences. Hence our presence at a dyslexia conference.
That makes
because
sense.
dyslexia is one of those language-based learning differences.
Right. And we know that speech and language goes hand in hand with future dyslexia identification.
Oh my goodness, yes. We are, I'm sure y'all know that, seeing that more and more in the research, that it is a co-occurring diagnosis with these speech and language delays as well. And so to have a school like where classes are led or supported by speech language pathologists, speech and language in school, alongside that, reading and a model that works really, really well for a lot of kiddos.
So you were telling me that there was about 10 kids per class?
That's what I was going to ask.
Yes, that max number that you will see in any of our classrooms. In our youngest class, because we serve kiddos as young as 2 years old.
Wow.
We
Wow.
start that young.
How cute.
Those classrooms, you'll see a max of 8 students, and that's to 3 adults that lead speech language pathologists and 2 paraeducators in the classroom. And these kiddos, they have group occupational therapy built into the program as well. And so they'll see an occupational therapist. There's a master's level educator who's pushing in to provide that pre-academic support on top of the group speech language therapy as well. But yes, that number 10, that's the maximum number of students that you'll see in any of our classrooms across campus, which we go up through age 12.
That's what my next question.
Yes, and that translates to about a 5th grade curriculum on our campus.
Okay, very nice. My goodness.
Yes, and we're also home, not just to the Parish School, but also to the Caruth Center, which is a separate from us, but also one with us under the same umbrella. They operate on our campus, and they're a therapeutic and diagnostic clinic.
Wow.
And so they can do developmental evaluations. They have a developmental pediatrician on staff.
Oh, nice.
Who will do those full evaluations, which, yes, is so fantastic. But they'll also do individual and some group speech therapy, occupational therapy, play therapy, music therapy as well. I need to double check that. But I know we have art therapy on Parish's campus as well. That's, one of the arts and science classes that our kiddos get, because we are a traditional school, in every sense of the word. It's an August to May school year program. And they have spring break, and they have musicals, and they have anything that you would find in a traditional, early childhood program in elementary school. And then they let out for the summer. And we also have a summer camp for kiddos who can't make it to the school year, program. Families that are maybe making quite a bit of a hike to get their kids to Parish. Sometimes they can only commit to that summer camp. Which we love to have as a resource for those families.
I love the versatility that y'all have for providing support to our students.
Now, let
Oh,
me ask you
yeah.
this. So, I know that speech therapy is covered by insurance a lot of times. How does that play a part into?
That's a great question. So, yes, tuition, it's so interesting. They bill families, typical tuition. You can pay that annual fee, you can pay by month, but families are provided with a breakdown of that sort of super bill that they could submit to their insurance
Okay.
provider for some reimbursement of the group speech and language therapy that they're
Oh.
receiving, because there's that specific insurance code that aligns with group speech and language therapy.
Wow.
I know it seems like such a random question, but I get the insurance
No,
question
not
all the
at
time in
all.
my private
Yes.
practice.
Oh,
so
absolutely. We
just-
do too.
yeah.
And, it's hard to find, clinics that will give that super bill sometimes,
Right.
or, that's strictly it, which we are in a sense too, but families can get some reimbursement.
That's
Very
nice.
nice.
That's
Yeah,
nice. to know.
yeah. And we love what we 40 years now, and hope to do it more.
Wow. That's incredible. I didn't even know that was out there. I had no idea.
A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. It's a pretty unique model, but Houston is a great resource, I would say, as far as big cities go. They've got a lot of resources for just a different style of education. There's a lot of specialized schools out there, and we're proud to be one of them.
That's
And
awesome.
it's a huge city in
It is.
Texas.
It is a
so
huge,
there's a lot they
huge
need.
city in Texas. Yes, there is a lot of need. Our admissions office is always very, very busy, but families can always schedule a tour with them
Yeah.
and come see our beautiful campus for themselves.
So if we have a listener that wants to find out more, where can they get that information?
They can go to our website and find ways to schedule a tour, contact our admissions office. We also do professional development for other schools in the area, and that's all free of charge. We will go out to preschools in the area and talk to those early childhood educators about the importance of linking language and learning, and just how important early intervention is, and enriching these programs with language to set these future learners up for success.
Oh,
It's wonderful. I love that you stopped by. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Yes,
of
thank
course.
you.
No, thank you so much for having me. I spotted y'all with your podcast equipment because Parish has a podcast as well.
Oh, wow.
And so I recognize, some of these tools, and I just had to come say hi.
Oh, we are so glad you did. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. Thank y'all for being here.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Bye.